All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is gonna be I think the second video on this channel. If you saw the first video, you would know that this is my 2008 Chevy Corvette. It's a little dirty, but I did say I was gonna start doing some more POV stuff, maybe some drives, some walk-arounds. And I think the goal I want for this channel is to maybe start to get into other vehicles as well, not just my personal vehicles, but vehicles like from dealerships, newer cars, maybe some used cars. You know, I want to help the people in the market, people that may be looking for cars, because there's so many different channels that I've seen that, you know, they look at the new vehicles, the flashy ones, but a lot of people aren't buying those. A lot of people are buying the used cars, you know? So yeah, like I mentioned, I do have a video on this on my channel. I posted a couple months ago. I completely forgot to post it, actually, because I just got so busy with work and school. But I have more time now. I'm still in school, but I do have a little more time. So yeah, this is my 2008 Corvette. I did do a full walk around, but I'll do a little walk around for you guys. So yeah, here's the inside, and it's nothing special. It's a little dirty. I've been in and out of it during the winter, but it's warming up a little bit, so I thought, why not get in here and start driving it around a little bit. So yeah, you can pop the trunk through here. It only opens half of the time. There we go. And it has a ton of space. You got some storage cubbies. I have some microfibers in there for cars and coffee usually. Some more hats, and some tools. I think those are prop tools to pop out plastic trim panels and stuff. Some things that I have done to it since I've had it. I've put on these new tips. They're amazing. They're just really dirty. And I've gotten a muffler delete on it, which I think it sounds great, actually, but I don't know, some people don't like it. Let's pop the hood there. Nothing engine-wise has been done to it. It's just good old LS3. I need to get some new struts. You can kind of see it. Yep, there it goes. Nothing's done to it. Pretty stock. See, I'm on the border of, I don't know if I want to keep this car for the long term. So if I keep it long term, I'll start doing stuff to it. But if not, there's no point of adding mods and wasting money on the car if I can go and find something else. There we go, nice and tight. Like I said, there's a ton of cargo space. This does have the, I guess you could say, bass audio. There's no Bose on this one. This is a bass model car, but it sounds amazing. And overall, it's a nice place to be. It's old Chevy. Got my GoPro stuff. A decent amount of space in here. All the things I've done to it are pretty much just some side markers. Change the lights out on here. Change the lights out under the car. But that's about it. There's not been much. I do want to get the windows tinted, but like I said, no point of putting the money in if I'm not going to keep the car. This car sounds amazing, by the way. Sounds great. Just a muffler delete, nothing else. So if you guys are looking to get a muffler delete, it sounds amazing. I do recommend it. But yeah, that's a little walk around of the car. And then I will post another video soon of a POV drive, which I do want to do. And then soon I'll have a couple more videos on my daily. This is not my daily. This is just a spring, summer, fall type of car, you know, fun car. I drove it all through the winter, believe it or not. It did not snow much here in Kentucky, and well, got to take advantage of that. That's why it's so dirty in here. I did have it packed away for the winter, but then I ended up getting right back into it because I just could not stop driving the car. And you know, this car is really impressive. You know what? I'm actually just gonna do the POV in this video because I don't want to stretch out videos. I'm not a big fan of that stuff. But, you know, like, technology for this car, you know, that is impressive for this generation of vehicle. And GM really did do a good job. Everything's holding up pretty well. You know, I have some storage in here. I did take out the cigarette lighter. It's sitting in there because I popped it in once and it popped out, and I realized that it was active, so I know I would touch it because I'm dumb sometimes. But I have some cup holders that hold absolutely nothing. You know, some storage. That's really about it. You know, I have this. The top does come off. I'll probably post a video of taking the top off this summer when I start taking it to shows. You know, it's great. The weather's been getting pretty good now. I did miss the first shows of this year, but there's gonna be plenty more. I might actually record this coming weekend, depending on the turnout. So hopefully there's some good stuff going on. This is an automatic with the LS3, the 6.2 liter V8 with the 6-speed automatic and the paddle shifters. You got that old GM switchgear. It works. It's great. You know, there's not much stuff that... I did have to replace this mirror. I went to go swap out these lights, and the lights actually shattered in there. So I bought a new one. Old one. Still have it. Let me know if anyone wants it. If you want to fix it, I'll sell it to you. Probably not for a lot, but I'll sell it. But other than that, I mean, this is a great car. I've had it for... I want to say we're coming up to about a year now. In May, we'll see a year. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive around a little bit, see where I can get us. But yeah, and I do love this car. Like I mentioned, this is a 2008. This is a base model. It does have the Z51, but other than that, it's pretty base. There's no extra options. There's nothing more. Yeah, this car is great. Nice little pull there. I don't want to disrespect anyone's property like some other people have. But yeah, let's do a little quick drive. This thing drives so smooth. It's actually an amazing vehicle. I picked it up for not that much, but if I do end up selling it, it would probably have to be during the summer because that's peak pricing for these vehicles. And yeah, but like, it's a great car. It's great. I mean, if you can find a good deal on these, pick one up for sure. I've had zero problems with mine. I doubt you'll have problems with yours, but I mean, depends on the driver. I've seen these cars with 150, 180,000 miles on them and no issues, so I doubt you'll have issues with yours. This does have the LS3, so I mean, people say the LS2 is better, but in my book, it's not better. It just gets better with the LS3. And, yeah, there's really nothing wrong with this vehicle. It does show its age. It still has this stereo in it. I do want to, if I plan on keeping the vehicle, to swap this out and get like a nice little radio that uses Apple CarPlay. It's good for those long trips when you need navigation and stuff, but I mean, I don't mind this. I have the aux cable connected. Sounds just as fine. But yeah, it gets the job done. There's really not much else I'd do to this. Maybe the window tints, like I said. I do want to eventually take this car on the track. If I can get that. Track days are pretty expensive, so I would have to save some money up for that. I do want to grow this YouTube channel a little bit. And like I said, I do want to take this in the direction of reviews. But I don't want it to be reviews where I show you every single feature of the car because, well, in the end, you don't need to know that. Nice little roundabout here. But yeah, day to day, this car is actually pretty good if you live in a good area, good climate. I did joke around with a lot of my friends that say I don't drive the car, but I've driven this car in more rain and just really bad conditions for these types of cars than I did in the sun. I've really not gotten to enjoy this car in very sunny days. But hopefully I'll be able to drive it a little more. I've been just enjoying it. You know, this is a weekend car. I look forward to the weekends because I get to hop in this thing and just drive around for a little bit. I don't know, I find it quite nice, quite peaceful, and just fun. I don't know. Like I said, there's a ton of room in here. It's so easy to drive this car. You know, a lot of people find it intimidating that I drive a car with this much power, but it's a really fun car to drive. It does have its little rattles and pops and buzzes and, you know, that old GM wear and tear, but overall it's a pretty great car. I love it. It's nice, and I do recommend, if you can pick one up, do it. And if you're interested, leave a comment below and maybe I'll sell you mine. And then you'll probably see a video soon of my 4Runner. That car is pretty good as well, and that's my daily. That car I picked up brand new, and I love that thing. It's nice, no regrets. Let's get into this lane over here and get on the highway. You know, I've never really been down here before. It's a nice little area. I might have to start shooting all my videos here. I do, if I get rid of any of my vehicles, I do want to pick up one of those F-150s, mainly because I want to do a nice build on one of those. If I kept these cars, I would spread myself between two vehicles to do things to, whereas one of those F-150s, I'd probably get like a nice Coyote, and then get a Whipple through Ford, which is great that they do that, and I think I'd like to do that. That'd be really fun, really cool build. Just lift it a little bit, put some nice wheels and tires on there, just a nonchalant, you know, sleeper type of build. Nothing to do drag racing or anything in, but just a fun, comfortable truck. That would be a really fun alternative, but that would mean the 4Runner and the Corvette would have to go, or I could just keep these cars right now. I do want to expand my business, and my business is because I just want to do a little more, you know, grow. I do want to invest more time and money into this YouTube channel. I do want to get a little more serious, and a lot of my friends have cool cars. Maybe I can try to get them to allow me to review their vehicles. But yeah, like, let me know what you guys want to see from this YouTube channel. You hear those little burbles? Yeah, little pops and bangs. And it does that stock. There's no tune on this car. There's nothing except the muffler delete. You might be able to hear that buzzing. That buzzing is coming from the window cowl, or the windshield, and it's a really common problem on these vehicles, and I have yet to fix it, because it only pops up sometimes. It's not all the time, which is great. Yeah, but let me know if there's anything else you want to see from this channel. If you have any questions about this vehicle, shoot them in the comments. I'll be sure to post replies, or maybe even make a video addressing them if there's enough questions. But I think that might really be it. I mean, it drives just like a brand new car. And there's a lot of people that take interest in these vehicles and build them up. I don't think I'm going to build this car just yet, but there's some crazy builds out there. People pro-charging, turbocharging these vehicles, because the LS3s can handle a lot of abuse. But I really do like the stock form of this vehicle. I think it's perfect. And if I do want to sell it in the future, I can find an easy buyer for it. And it's great on gas. Now that I'm looking at a gas station, it really reminded me. It's great on gas. I don't remember exactly how far I've gone, but I've gone from northern Kentucky to Richmond, Kentucky, and back, pretty much, with one fuel stop, and that was towards the end of the return trip from Richmond, Kentucky, and it did great. If I find the time this summer, I do want to do a few more road trips in this car. Like I said, it only has 19,000 miles on it, and it's just a prime example of this vehicle. It is ceramic coated. I did that myself. It's honestly a perfect example of a Corvette, and I take care of it. I plan on doing some more maintenance things before I ever even get into modifications. It's pretty important, especially for an older vehicle. I just want it to be tip-top and at its peak performance at all times, pretty much. But yeah, overall, this car is great. And let me know what you thought of this review, and let me know what other cars you want to check out. I'm sure I could get a few people to let me drive their cars, review their cars. A whole lot of potholes up here, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are interested. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment. Please do. I will respond. I don't bite, I promise. I'm a pretty nice guy. And yeah, alright.